Good morning vlog, and welcome to this week's very Christmassy, wintry, snowy week in Seattle. The whole rest of this week is supposed to just snow every single day. It's actually quite early for snow in Seattle. I feel like usually that is in like February, January, not really December. Today I have to do some errands in the university district, and I thought I would go check out Goodwill to see if they have more Christmas lights because I'm in halfway through decorating my house for Christmas. I have this big old mess here of stuff. Got a little bit of the Christmas village kind of going up here. And then over here we have some little figurines that I've collected over the years. Love a good Swedish horse. The shoes might be a little bit of an overkill because once we go outside you can see that the snow really isn't sticking to the ground. But maybe it is snowing more over there, so I don't know. Thought it'd just be a good time to whip out the winter boots, so let's head out. I have made it back home from my errands in the U District. Oh my god, that cocktail was so good, and their menu was so adorable with different types of flavored teas and whatnot, coffees. They had an ube one. There was another one on there that I was like, ooh, I'll have to try again. There are so many tea shops and coffee shops on the Ave. University Avenue Street has a lot of like food and coffee shops, and a lot of the stores cater to students since it is like right next to the University of Washington campus. But yeah, there are so many different tea, coffee, boba shops on the Ave. Lots of really good food. But yeah, that coffee was so good, and it was so nice to just walk around and like drink a coffee. I did get it cold, and I wish I would have brought gloves or something because holding my cold coffee in a cold hand while it was snow raining outside kind of froze my fingers. But pretty much a lot of the snow has already melted at this point, so it's now just kind of like cold rain at this point. But I think the next couple days there'll be some more snow, so maybe some of it will stick. But yeah, again, still nice to go out and like enjoy the little flurries going on. I went to the Goodwill and the Target on the Ave, which are both on the smaller side since the Ave is quite you know, lots of tinier shops. It's a more dense shopping street, and they didn't really have any Christmas decorations. I need to pick up some lights for some things that I want to do, like finishing in my kitchen and around the house, and neither of them had Christmas lights. But tomorrow we're going to be spending part of the day in Greenwood, and I should be able to go to some proper stores tomorrow with you guys and go get Christmas shopping and finish all of that stuff. But I got my Fab Fit Fun box for winter, and I thought I would do a quick unboxing. Fab Fit Fun is a seasonal beauty subscription. It is $50 a month, and I've been paying for these for the past couple years, maybe like 3 or 4 years at this point. What I really like about this is the products that they put in here, and also the customization is really excellent. They do makeup, skincare, fashion, jewelry, kitchen, a lot of good stuff. So I selected an eyeshadow palette. This is the Ace Beauté Serenity palette. This is like a classic neutrals palette. It's lots of orangey browns, pinks in there. Ooh! I forgot. I got candles. So this is a 3-pack of Christmas scented candles. Mistletoe. Ooh, Pinot. Let It Float Pinot. wine. So we have the 3 here. I believe the company is called Candle Company. So we have mistletoe. This smells just like your average winter Christmassy candle. It has that like powdery smell. Orange peel, cinnamon, apple cider, wood, red wine, and cranberry. So yeah, like it's like all your traditional Christmas scents in one. And then this is a I'm not coming unless there's wine. Cypress, pine, eucalyptus, mint, tonka bean, smoke. A lot of scents that I really like that, I don't know, hopefully it smells better when it burns. So since these are super tiny, I'm going to be keeping them in my office and I can burn them while on the computer. I see we got some skincare items in here. A bakuchiol. This is the Dream Booster Bakuchiol Better Aging Serum. I have not heard of this brand before, but I can't get over how adorable this bottle is. Bakuchiol is a more gentler derivative or similar ingredient to retinol, so it helps with like overturning the skin. I have not used Bakuchiol in the past. I'm not sure how I'm going to put it into my routine because I am curious about trying. I picked up some tretinoin when I was at the dermatologist last, so I'm not sure if adding Bakuchiol would also do well with that, since tretinoin is the really aggressive, strong clinical version of retinol and Bakuchiol. So another skincare. Oh, yes. This is one of my favorite brands that I get in these boxes, which is Elemis. This is the Superfood Face Wash. Pretty much every Elemis product that I've tried I have loved, but they are a little beyond my price point of something that I would spend on myself. Excellent. A prebiotic gel cleanser. I'm really liking gentler foaming gel cleansers that are not so stripping, and I've tried other probiotic and prebiotic. Oh. It smells really luxurious, very grassy and herby, but like in like that nice luxurious spa way. I have tried other prebiotics taglines that have been on skincare, and I have liked the cleansers I have used that has the prebiotic in it. I don't understand the science behind it, but I'm really excited about this cleanser. That is a luxurious smell. Looks like I got 2 beauty products for the body. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This looks to have colloidal oatmeal in it and have a pink grapefruit scent. Colloidal oatmeal is an ingredient that's used to help put a lot of moisture and healing back into the skin. It's very soothing. Ooh, that is a very grapefruity smell. That would be excellent in the morning. And that's why you see colloidal oatmeal a lot as an ingredient in like eczema creams. I think this will be good for winter. I usually don't have any problems with my skin barrier, but just the scent alone might be nice, and it might also be nice to use something a little more hydrating or intense with the winter coming up and, you know, dry skin season. This bottle is so pretty. This is the Espa Exfoliating Body Polish. I haven't heard of this brand before, but I don't know how you can go wrong with a body polish. It's got some nice exfoliating beads in there. Ooh, that's a really watery texture. Ooh, I like body scrubs like this. The smell though is terrible. It smells like a nail salon. It has a lot of alcohol in the scent. Am I supposed to shake the bottle? Oh yeah, that smells like acetone. That's terrible. Ooh, my hand feels soft though. Is it supposed to be like a mint or eucalyptus or something? I think so. That's really strong. It's really chemically. Next up, I got some reusable cotton swabs. I've been curious about these. I've heard about them before. I wonder, oh yeah, they're silicone. So it comes with 2. It comes with a regular one and then a pointy one, which will be good for makeup application. I'll keep these at my vanity. That's when I use Q-tips the most, is when I'm cleaning up like my mascara or around my lip line. So I will keep these, yes, at the vanity, and I'll let you know how that goes the next time I use them. I'm curious about it. They seem kind of stiff, so I wonder if they're just gonna smudge around product rather than like absorbing it like a cotton bud does. But lastly, a little bit of makeup. This is the Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim High Intensity Refillable Lipstick. It's a red. Yes. Ooh. Gorgeous. On the darker side, brick red. Oh, wow. This is such a beautiful holiday red. That's pretty dark. I am loving the finish. I'm gonna use the new Q-tip to clean up this area a little bit. Yeah, it's not really picking it up, just kind of moving it. And that was my Fab Fit Fun box for this winter time. So with that, I'm gonna go fiddle on my computer. We'll go see how it's doing with the recovery and then try and get some other work that I need to get done on my laptop, which is a lot less efficient, but you gotta work with what you got, I guess. I'm gonna fix that later. But that looks good. This was a paper reef that I made in like 5th grade. And it's still holding strong. It's just all little green papers. I'm really surprised it's held up this long, but I've hung it up every year since I've made it, so nice little treasure. Hey vlog, and happy Wednesday. There is no more snow on the ground. It pretty much just rained all of yesterday, which is kind of a bummer. I was really hoping for some more fluffy white snow, but maybe tomorrow, who knows. It's a little disappointing, but I feel like that's just me. I just love the snow. I'm in Greenwood today because I have a little late birthday present. I am going to the spa, a day spa, a ladies' day spa. This is called the ladies room, and I believe I went to this several years ago. I think it was under different owners. I'm not sure. I heard something about this on TikTok saying it was something new to check out. I'm not sure if this is like new ownership or whatnot, but last time I went they had hot tubs and they had hot pools and cold pools and different sauna rooms, and you could also get I think last time I was here I got a massage, but they also have facials, and today I am doing a scrub. I thought it just might be nice to really get rid of all of the dead skin and try and feel really soft and smooth for winter. And yeah, I haven't had like a professional scrub before. I'd heard about Korean scrubs where they use like really aggressive brush motions. I'm not sure if that's what this is gonna be like, but we'll see. I'm very excited. Last time I was here it was all nude, so I'm not sure if it's a nude spa or if it is bathing suits or robes or whatnot. I brought a bathing suit just in case. I also think that since it's a Wednesday afternoon, it's not gonna be super busy, but we'll see. I'm excited to relax a little bit and yeah, get all scrubbed up and clean and whatnot. So let's go ahead and let's pop in. Wow, wow, wee wow. I just finished up at the spa. So it is a 2-hour day pass, which was $60. This gives you access to, they have 3 pools and 3 different saunas. So they have kind of like a little bit above a lukewarm, like a slightly hot pool, a quite steamy pool, and then they have the polar plunge, which I did buck up the courage to do it once. I did these cold pools in Andorra when I was there for my honeymoon, and those were frigid. Those were so terrible. But this was actually, you kind of got used to it a little bit, and then after getting out of the cold plunge, you get that like zhuzh, you know, adrenaline, blood rushing stuff. That was actually really, really nice and refreshing. They also had a salt infrared room, a kind of like what I would imagine is like a traditional hot room with like rocks. I think it's like a sauna room but with no steam, and then they had the steam room, which had a lot of thick steam in it. I was the only one there until about 1 o'clock when I had my scrub. Then a whole bunch of people came in, so I had the whole thing to myself, which was kind of nice because it was quiet and whatnot. But when I was getting my scrub, I could hear like a lot of people chatting, and I think that taking a friend to something like this or meeting new people, I heard somebody referring to third places and talking about how like in Asian and Japanese culture, like bathhouses are third places where you kind of meet your neighbors and your community and meet new friends. And so that might have been a nice touch, but for maybe the next time. But I got a scrub. which I've never gotten a professional scrub before. You're laying on this table and they're constantly pouring water over you, which was nice. I did feel like, you know, when they have to fly whales, like killer whales or dolphins, or they have to transport them from like zoos or aquariums, and they're constantly like throwing water onto the onto the sea creatures to keep them moist. I just felt like I had to be like a whale that needed to be kept moist. And I loved that feeling. But yeah, they did a soap scrub, they went through and did with a layer of soap, and then they did sugar, and I got the lavender scented, which was really nice, and then they did this honey lotion gel type thing to kind of put some moisture back in, and it was very luxurious. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, so at the last time I went here was totally nude. This new place is now bottoms mandatory, so I'm really glad I brought a swimsuit. But yes, bottoms mandatory, tops optional. And for the scrub, I was able to get full nude and then be covered with a towel, but a part of me did wish I had like maybe like a string bikini on or whatnot. But otherwise it was no big deal, so that was good, because I was like, do I have to wear my suit? It's a one piece and I want you to scrub every little inch of my body that's appropriate. That was a really lovely morning. I'll leave their information link down below, and hopefully their website has some photos if you're curious about it. But yeah, that was very, very nice. I would love to do something like this here again or at another place. Next on the agenda, very importantly, is to purchase a Christmas tree. I'm gonna get a fake one. I asked my husband if he wanted to do a real one this year. He's like, no. I bought a Christmas tree 4 or 5 years ago and I hated it. It was a little tree, it was sparse, and so last year I told myself donate it, and then next Christmas you'll have to buy a new one. So that's where I am now. I need to buy a new Christmas tree, and I'm gonna buy the one that I know that I want. I want one that has like that fake white snow on it, and maybe one that's a little fuller. That was the other reason I really didn't like the Christmas tree I had last, was because it was so sparse. So yeah, I'm gonna buy the Christmas tree that I know I will want for years and take good care of it. I think 5 years out of a Christmas tree is not the worst. I did donate it, so hopefully another family is using that Christmas tree. But yeah, I want to get a tree that I know I will use for like decades. I'm right next door to Fred Meyer, so I'm gonna pop in and look at their Christmas section real quick. I like won't give it up. There we go. Wait. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Happy Friday all. Tonight I'm having some friends over, and then we are going to a new rent-a-room karaoke bar. This one is in the University District, actually on the Ave. It's so funny, we were just there on Monday. At Little Red Hen, a bunch of my friends were like, we should rent a karaoke room, and then we wanted to try something a little bit new. We hadn't heard back from Rockbox in time, and yeah, I like randomly found this one on the Ave that I haven't been to, so we'll be making our way down there tonight. But I wanted to finish up some Christmas decoration. I'm like 90% done. Of course, the tree is in the mail, and I also purchased some LED garland that I think will be really pretty, but I at least want to finish like the downstairs. Let me show you just a little bit of it. Like it's coming along quite charmingly. I really need to find a place for this whale. But right now he's just chilling with Santa. The birds that are caroling. And then the more cartoony festive birds. And a painting I did last year. I just love the lights in here. I'd love to get more of these gnome things, but I know they are pretty old. They're probably from like the 70s or 80s. Like they've been in my family for a long time, but I would love to get more of them because I feel like 2, it's not like a full set or something. So maybe like if I had a 3rd one to match or whatnot, it'd be a nice set. But these look good in the kitchen. A lot of my Christmas decoration is stuff that came from my mom or grandma's house, or things that I've made as crafts, or you know, so there's a lot of character in this stuff, except for the birds, which of course are commercialized, overproduced, well, underproduced. I feel like they don't make enough of the birds, but because they're always really hard to find in stores. But yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff has a lot of character or a memory to it. Even though the big tree isn't here yet, I do have a small tree in my little entryway area, and I have a box full of little nautical ornaments that I have found, collected. I purchased one like last week, so I thought I would dedicate this little tree to being like a little nautical tree. That should be cute.
So here's the box of just things I've pulled out that are nautical. Some of these things will just probably have to go through because this isn't like an ornament, but yeah, they're pretty cute. I found these, I'm pretty sure I found these at my mom's house. But this is the newest one that I found. Oh my goodness. This was just at Target when I was looking for seasonal birds. I found this cute sailor bird, and he'll pair excellently with this little dog ornament that Brittany got me last year. How adorable. And yeah, I found, like, this was at a thrift store, and I have this little lighthouse one, and I think I found these all at a thrift shop. So I'm on the lookout for any more little nautical. Apparently they're like all seagulls. All little seagulls. This is such a cute one. These will probably go on the wall. Lanterns. More seagulls. This whole little area will be my nautical Christmas corner.
I just did my makeup and put on a dress for this evening. I feel way too fancy for what we're doing tonight. I might lose the red lip. I just wanted to wear that like lipstick I got again. I don't know, I might change my mind. I feel like this is a lot, but it does feel really nice. I wanted to make a quick little cocktail recipe I saw online. We looked and saw what we had in our pantry, and then I was looking up some recipes that had amaretto because that sounds super delicious and Christmassy, wintertime, December. That nice almondy flavor, I think that'll be really good. So I found this like spiced rum and bourbon punch type of a thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that now. That way it has about an hour or so to chill and allow for all those flavors to cool down and smooth out. So let's go ahead and make this punch.
I realized I don't have cranberry juice anymore. I thought I did, but I'm just gonna use some cranberry preserves. It has some like orange and cinnamon in it, so it should be quite good. I'm gonna eyeball it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Justin's bringing more bourbon over, but right now I need like a cup and a little, it's like half cup of bourbon, half cup spiced rum, and an ounce. The beautiful star of the show. Am I being stupid? Oh no, it's stuck on there. Half cup Di Serono, and a little extra. Ounce of lemon juice. I don't have fresh squeeze, so that feels like an ounce. Sure. And then our beautiful science experiment. I didn't know how much liquid this would hold. I do have a smaller container I can put.
That's really good. Right now it's quite sweet, maybe a little tart. I can't tell. Hold on, I'll make another sip. The amaretto is actually quite sweet in this. It's like that like almondy sugar punch. It's like being hit by an almond cookie. I think a little bit of whiskey will help edge it out. It is missing about half a cup of whiskey, and I think it just might need that. So I'm gonna transfer this to a smaller container that has a lid and then pop that in my fridge and let it get cold for when guests come over.
We're both wearing life jackets, so it's
I'm going up the stairs. Hello.
In New Orleans. No, no. Why? You know he ain't gonna die. Why won't he? Bring it. Hey, mama, Diana. Look at me. Body size of foot long. Listen to your belly grow.
Hey vlog, I wanted to pop on here and kind of close things out and talk about karaoke last night. So we went to EnKore Karaoke on the Ave. We were there for about 4 hours and there were 7 of us. So my initial thoughts was I had a good time, but it's definitely not one of my favorites compared to SBK or the Rock Box. I think my biggest issue was with the karaoke song choice machine. A lot of the things that we would be singing with were music videos that had the vocal track on them. I personally prefer a true karaoke track where you're really hearing the person singing and then maybe some light background stuff in the back, but not singing over videos. They also had a lot smaller list of songs that I'm used to. SBK definitely has like the most variety of songs. They have like bukus and bukus amounts of song choices, and also you can play YouTube through their system as well if you want to find something quite random or sing over a music video. It was kind of fun to have video accompaniment, but I wish it just had like no vocal track. That way the singer could be heard. EnKore does their rates by room rather than by person. So we got a smaller room. I believe the smaller room is 8 people and under, and it was $35. Actually, it was $39 an hour for the room, so 39 divided by, you know, 7 people, it came to, I think, like what, like $6 a head. The other thing that was a little sad or disappointing is that there was no bring in your own food. When I asked the guy on the phone if we could bring in food or drink, he said no, but then when we were in the room there was a sign saying that you could be fined or pay to do so, which we would have loved to do that. At SBK it's a $10 flat fee, and then you can bring in whatever food, drink, alcohol that you would like, if as long as everybody's 21 in the room. And that's kind of what's really nice about SBK, is that you don't spend so much money on drinks. EnKore only really had soju and like wine and champagne, so we drank a lot of soju. Ultimately, it was really fun to try something different. I don't regret checking it out, but not on my top tier to go to again. I really much prefer SBK or the Rock Box, which are 2 different experiences. Are you in the Seattle area or even a neighboring town and know of any karaoke boxes or karaoke places? I'd love to hear them down below. I'd love to check them out. This is kind of like my new little hobby, is checking out karaoke rooms. But with that, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this lengthy video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.